A lovely and a wonderful day from the Archbishop of Activism to you, all the lovers of freedom. Grand rising to each and every one of you. I bring you good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created, the one that seeth the ending from the beginning. So my next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all the ramification of your life. Whenever areas you need God, you need the galactic consciousness, you needed the Christ consciousness, you need Mother Earth to come into your situation. In any area that you need God most, you will see it. So that's my next prayer for you. That when there is war at the front, you'll be at the back. When there is war at the back, you'll be at the front. That even this new earth, the year of Aquarius, that we are about to usher ourselves into, may you never be left behind. That's my next prayer for you today. And again, my next prayer for you again is that you are totally well in all the ramification of your life. So please, in case if you are watching or you are tuning in for the very first time, this is the Archbishop of Activism. I intend by the grace of God Almighty, the God of our ancestors, I choose the most difficult part of social media or whatever because of the love I have for humanity. So please, do me a favor as you are watching. Your sharing is highly needed. You're sharing your comments. Honorable Belo Koka, you are Kako. You are welcome. Please do not hesitate to share. Do not hesitate to share, please. Kindly do just that. As I'm also doing mine from here. A lot is happening that is not being shown on the mainstream media. So that's why every one of us need to be at alert. We have to. It is very, very compulsory and important. We are always at alert. So many things are happening. Thank God a lot of you can attest to the fact that we are not just a fearmonger, rather than how everybody wants to get liberation. Now we want. So that we have to shift along with the shifting. As I'm doing my sharing from here, also do your own from your end. It is very, very important. You help us to also do this sharing from your end. Today's day is on the 10th, Monday, 10th of June, 2024. For those of us that always, you love to communicate with us at times. Our telephone number is +34 631 056 284. +34 631 056 284. That's our telephone number. Please do your little, the one you can do, and leave the rest for God, because a time of our trial It is very, very important we do the little we can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. Please, if you are watching, your love and like is highly needed. There is also a way your love and like also promotes this very video. You enable Facebook to also recommend it for other persons. You are trying to tell Facebook that this thing, this very message, or this very page is very important for human consumption because our world is not contaminated. Anyone that follows us strictly from their heart today, they got no pains. So we will guarantee you when you follow us, your safety is guaranteed, 100% of 100. Because now God, 9 ways till they follow. So at the time you are connected to the connector, nothing can disconnect you from connection. Madam Wasofia, you are welcome. Otabo Sawaro, you are also welcome. Please, if you are watching, if you have not shared, you have to do just that. Dr. Semige David, hey, Uncle Bush Lion. I toilet for you. You are highly welcome. Grand rising to you, Bush Lion. I respect this man so much because he has so respect. He's one of the person in social media I love from the bottom of my heart. He always take correction, not the But I pray your children should also get some of your attitude that I'm really seeing. You when you talk about humbleness, Bush Lion is number 1. I'm not saying do one before you are here. Thank God I do tell you at times when we do communicate on phone. So from the deep down the bottom of my heart, the God of this very mission will continue to guide and protect you and your household. Please, if you know you have not shared, kindly do just that. Today's topic is very, very interesting, and a lot of us will also benefit from. And the reason why we have to strictly lead you about what happened to Iduigodomigodo land, it was not Edo State. We have to vis-a-vis talk about it a little how we know and reach. Because we do not manipulate history, but we want to make sure we make history, particularly the aspect of delivering our people from this very position we are right now to a point of glory. That transition must happen in Edo State. You know, guy, it won't be. Because Igdo is a credo of human development or human civilization, depends on how you want to say it. And our do is Siagbon, Idu or Siagbon. So everything will change. The little I know about it and how the Spirit of God have also inspired me, I'm also going to relate it to it so that we'll start going and do our thinking. So that all those who go the way fed, we have to at least talk about our history. You can even talk about without even insulting anybody. So they have not really agreed that they are an invader, but we know quite alright they are an invader. Because if they are really the owner of the land, by now the land will be developed. They have been there for almost 900 years. Nothing is working. We are still migrating. Our young guests today at home we left behind. Esore Bamakone. Do the same thing that we did. Mama mi, Mama Weki. So we have to make sure we feed the society, particularly in this very transition that is coming. We will never be left behind. We will not be left behind. As I introduce the topic from here, please pay attention. Even in my course of introducing the topic, then you will also get it clear. Breaking from here, how was Iduigodomigodo land conquered? They took over Idu land and rename it. The original name is not Benin or Edo State. It was changed after the conquest. Queen Ogefo, you are welcome. Austin Osage, you are welcome. Which other name did I saw before that I have not talked about? Okay, it was Don Swaga, you are also welcome. So at times we might be giving you preamble. We are not just a professor from here. We are doing everything by the grace of God. That's why we're not the form. But by the grace of God, we can defeat so many graduates that are who went to study lunacy. Then the OKAIGHELES is totally weaponized and is for personal selfish interests. Make yourself more relevant so that you will not be wiped out. You have to make yourself more relevant by supporting what is truth. Live righteously. You need a leader that will remove you from slavery. That's what Obaseki is trying to do. But so many persons, they are not understanding his blind. That's why Akobegian is making jest of a law that just been enacted. Because these people, maybe they benefit from the blood of the people they are sharing. How can the state government came out and already statistics about 150 youths, men, gullible, men that are not gullible, you know. Now, they might also be gullible because it took somebody that is so idiotic that will go and join courtesan when you know that you are going to be killed. Let me finish that statement like that. Now, the governor came out and said 150 people have been killed. By so doing, most of them can also go to marry one wife, lay as 150 women. Some of them can even choose to marry two, which automatically 300. Now look at the children they have to give birth to. Look at how many mothers that are crying. Look at fathers that are crying. Look at friends. And those people's destiny are also tied to them. But what this musician could do was to start making jest of a law that be enacted. This is the thing that be killing our people. So I don't really know when our people is going to be sensible. Everything is all about them. I'm not going to be flogging that, but it's because I wrote it here that you need a leader that will remove you from slavery. So they like the one who will get. That's why they sing all songs to support the palace. Every time it's Ugburidi. Nobody sing to say, because it's what they benefit from. Any one of them who joined the occult where everybody saw blood, as soon as blood is flow for Benin, go see flow read their pipe. You know, your ancestors were conquered and driven away from their land. Connect yourself to the new consciousness. Now, let's go to point number 1. I'm trying to introduce to you again, Ricky Rose. You are so welcome. Now, how was Iduland conquered? Is a question we need to go and ask ourselves. Now, I'm only going to draw your attention to it, that Iduland was conquered. And we were told that the Kyokpagas Treaty that were signed by the Ogiame family. That was how they penetrated. And the reason why it come to the extent that Manomanyato, why Gudwa Sanekyoba treaty, at times I'm still very dumbfounded, and I don't know why these people, they are not coming out. We are not seeing any of their children on social media fighting for their fathers. And I don't really get it. Maybe after tomorrow we have declared the donation, then some Enige will start coming out. Then you want to start saying stories about how your throne was. We may not need it again. What we need is our tradition and our core value. And if you are sensible enough, you have that Christ consciousness, you are no longer in the 3D dimensional consciousness, you're not supposed to be in 5D dimensional consciousness. Any person does not even need to tell you about your tradition. It is not inherent and inalienable in you. You know what is good, you know what is bad. There are so many things my parents never taught me. They instinct tell me that that's why today, only the man that speaks, one of the man that speaks the truth, who is not afraid of anybody. Despite they are naming whatever, you know. So people are happy. The same thing happened in the old. When some of our fathers were trying to say, no, it's slavery, I need to stop. Imagine the prayer of our forefathers waking up Abraham Lincoln in 1864 to stop slavery. Why Benin people were selling out, somebody in America were saying put a stop to it. So it has been like this. So people like this have been right from time. This is what they know how to do. Something that keep people. Now you guys' career is more better than. Why not just come and even release a song? Support. A musician came out that they releasing song supporting the palace. Now the palace and the people, which one is more better? Your life and the palace, which one is more better? Without you, there is no palace. Without you, there is no kingdom. Without you, there is no king. What makes somebody to be called a king because of you? If you are not there, who is going to say Kabiesi or Watokbe? Nobody says it. The reason why I pray for each and every one of you daily, without you watching me, how can I become a bishop of activism? Who am I going to be advocating for? You know, children now, they were attacked themselves, say, Daddy talks too much, man. I'm so bugged about that, this. Even there are some things we'll be bringing ourselves. Your children will start gossiping you. Why are you not always in a hurry? You know that with time, we're quite correct. But I'm an bishop of activism today because of you. So if any person is being respected as a king, it's because of the people. Now, we does not value humans. Nobody value anybody's life. Nobody have used Fulani to sing. I have not heard it from anybody how the Fulani have been killing, kidnapping people in this land. Nobody use it to sing. But Palace now, few payami, it's true man. Mire ducha con fuego, my king back with fire. Is that one an easy thing for you to hear? I can't really get it, but we still see a lot of news on today in social media supporting evil, and that evil will pursue them. Galactic Federation is against you guys that support evil. Destiny more you are welcome. Now we have to get this thing clear. How was the Idu land conquered? They started coming gradually. And they conquered, they weaponized it. This very thing you are seeing today, this and that. This was the modality in the slave. And they want us to keep on like that, so that they will always be the one to win. At times you have to lose under normal condition, because one thing that is constant is life is change. And these same people supporting this very shenanigan, some of their parable they know how to make very well. And something that is constant in life is change. They change the way we live, they change the way we dress. Don't you see today? We know the facial lashes before in the, let's say 80s, 70s, 60s. Now I think what they do, but today human hair. Nobody even do a tikpelebe again. Nobody they do a t-sideway. But why are we not advancing? Technologies are advancing. Why are we not advancing our mentality? Why was me and wagbera from time where you can even modernize it. Instead of using people to drink water or lay curse on them, any person that's saying, give them 12 lashes of the cane, or okay, but they won't do that. Even when we are trying to advance them, that was why after a lot of video I did trying to correct these people, how can you avoid it? We don't need it. It's not a part of humanity. We're not a part of humanity. A Galactic Federation now they took over Iduigodomigodo land and renamed it. You hear now, you hear say Idu Idu Monta. It have been there. They changed everything. In the old, all these Obanyanto, Obanosa, it was not there. That's one thing they do. The same thing Britain they did. All of them, if you are criticizing a colonial master, they are part of all this. You can see that we have freedom abroad. You can see that I've been laying course on Queen, crime. All let me we were Queen of England there. Why are time a chance my wound? If not be your Benya, am I lying? Okay, they are not listening to me. They are going to look at it and say, oh, fuck that shit, man. They won't count it as anything but our own. Now, what is the meaning of this very entity? Nobody is here to tell us. You create an entity. Imagine you are going to Benin from either from Europe or from America, from Australia, or even from Antarctica. Maybe you leave Yodo as a spirit. You are going somewhere, say at that place. Nurture your child with this kind of impression you are being given from birth. Your child may not want to even go home because it's going to be afraid. So they took over everywhere, they name it. It was not even first known as Benin. When the Portuguese, they came, they made people, women not chopped off to Yoto. That's what they meant. Have you ever one day surprised? I Britain do rich. Have you ever one day say, okay, now they are returning artifacts. Have Benin people, did they have international relationship to? They let people assume, they always claim that they have kingdom, that they are invited anywhere. As a royal, they are not invited. They see they use that art, they look them today. That's why now Benin people, now they face the most higher humiliation pass. Igbo people level for giant pass Benin on. Because these same people, they know our history. They know that we are not ready to change. They know what we want. That's why today, nobody give us invitation. They don't give us invitation. We are known on international scale. The only way we are international scale, it is the bad thing that Benin we are known for. City of blood. Until today, now blood they flow for that city. Whereby people, youth will just unleash on themselves by killings. Then you have people to do a musician. You are not they don't use it to sing. Because it benefits them like that. Why are they mostly fighting Obaseki? They know that the kind of thing Obaseki is bringing sanctity to the state. And they don't need it. They don't need it. They be like a lady. That's how their spiritual life look like. Without there is no blood in the city, they are not comfortable. Most of all these celebrities you see, without there is no blood, that's why nobody bother care about it. After all, it not concerns me. And this is supposed to be everybody's concern. Now, when this land was Idu, it was never like this. I told you the other word, sorry. There are beings, spiritual beings that come from us to come and worship Togiso. I'm not sorry. Most of the things they were using, it came from God. But everything we wiped out. Now, a throne of about 800 or something years, we don't even have common road up to today. Nothing is working. But this is what people are still defending. This is what people enjoy doing it. Go and look at our people. Most of them is mad right now. Now I'm going to take gradually before we come back to the heading again if there's time. Let me assume I'm just laying foundation, maybe forming a preamble. Then we cannot go on our own and go and rethink it. I'm telling you again and again, these are fact and figure. Iduland were taking over and it was renamed. It was one fair known as Iduigodomigodo. Idu is the man, which our ancestors. Igodomigodo is one of the sons. Then Ogisona happens to be Ogi, which is known as the king. So many things transpired along the line that made people take over, and they renamed it. To the history we were told, there was what called a Kyopaga Treaty. Then that treaty right now, it no longer counts again. It's like you giving this thing we are leased to these people. Okay, Maria stay here. Okay, you want to be staying here. They never knew that they used to come one can do invasion. The land were conquered and they were then before they start selling our fathers. Do you think Ogiso can start selling his children? Do you think they ever sell their own people? They don't sell their own people. If you watch majority of the people today, they have humiliated, they are used to drink water. It's not their children. They give their children chieftaincy title after a lot of atrocity that person might have done. That's why this idiot from America, the other idiot from Germany, where they tell you, if you want to go and tell their historical background, they are Idu children. But those ones, they now become a misplaced priority. How can a man with American passport, they support slavery? American where the right of the people is being protected. If you talk about human rights in America, for start, you can just stand up, president, you cannot be sued. But somebody today, no wonder, you don't need to pity for them. Either it's what they have sold. The same people I'm talking about right now, they use them to drink better water. They are Idu children. They are not their children. When you know Bore, I do say go and confirm the meaning. They don't spoil their own. They don't spoil their own. What they know that you become a figure tomorrow, they'll first look at your future. Because they've already seen his potentiality. For one of Madrid, you are welcome, Sir Kisley. You are welcome. They've already seen potential. That on one will not see who were on who. But he doesn't see it as a failure if it's a normal thing. Which woman will stay? When you were up to today, they doesn't see anything bad about it. And they don't know that the Christ consciousness that is coming is going to take away everything where they are on manner. That's why I always tell you here. Board the ark, the rain is imminent. So for those of you doing meneske, anywhere, come and will me. Only like this now you do what can you I swear to God. That's what's going to happen to you. Now we don't need to support evil. Rather than let's say the way it is and I make things. I told us several times with that number, even the people you are supporting right now, you don't even know whether they are repenting already. So deal with what happens. Your ancestors were conquered and driven away from their land. They were conquered and driven away. They were sold out. When we say Edo Isiagbon, Nenemi is the credo of human civilization. Everything you are seeing today started from Idulando. Every black you are seeing. I do tell us here that I begin to perceive the story of Moses, the story of Abraham as Abraham na be Idu man. Abraham the change was Idu. There is nothing that you are seeing in the Bible today that happened in Europe or Asia. Part of Asia joined small. Everything happened in Africa. Because we have nobody to write down the story for us. Nine Romans, they are Jackan. The story they write about you today, the history they write about you, you are not even searching it out to read it well. That was how they created Jesus and give to you. To enable them dehumanize you so that nowhere they be a thing and you can never connect yourself to any cosmic energy again. That you have to go and pray in the name of one white Jesus before you can be healed. Why not even take away the Jesus away from your life? Face your life squarely. You are God to yourself. That's why at times most of you that have been to the farm, something will enter your heart like this. Instead of to enter your eyeball, you can't go enjoy here. You can't wonder, how does this thing, a lucky woman? That was your God that saved you there. You were born with God. You are like God. You are God. But due to there is something our spirit being needs, we don't know how to give it to them. Look at Europe today now. We eat all weaponized food. We have seen at times all this fast food where some of the poor speed put. They can even, like McDonald's, now a lot of you is already aware of it, for those of you that do research. That abortion, so we know why bad. Even Bushland, if you see, you can attest to that. It was Donald Trump government that banned abortion. Why Biden government say me abortion continue? All those you know what they use and do. Most of these are particularly McDonald's. Now, how can you eat such a thing? You want to be with your RSONAL. So this pollution, weaponization, is started right from time. Now, if we must get it clear and ascertain to the life that is coming, we have to know that where we are today is not where we are supposed to be. A lot of people right now no longer even eat fast food. To even buy banana and eat for market now, they had me now. I'm no longer interested in drinking Zoomon again. A lot of things because of what I don't know. Wherever here you know. GMO food, who brought it to us? The banana we used to see before, different from the banana of today, is GMO. Genetically modified organism. Who allow it? And these very people you are seeing today, most of us, we are not supposed to be here. They created this weather for themselves, the way go to suit them. What big one be laloke? You are not supposed to be here as an African person. But why did our leaders disobey our society? They weaponize, even tradition, you weaponize it. Tradition is weaponized. Look at what they are using OKAIGHELES to do today. But they want to tell you, now that they say go war, right? What war have been fought one day? Is it not the same OKAIGHELES they used to start catching our fathers? It was what they use now. What you are seeing today, God is revealing it so that you yourself, you will know what our forefather went through. A lot couldn't survive it. Just the same way it is today right now. Most of us, we are migrated away from home. Do you know how many of you do children who never want to come home, who are big men and big women in America? They don't want to come. They don't want to come. You think tomorrow, if I have a $1 billion business, I'll carry it to Benin City? I won't carry it there. Either Lagos or Abuja. For real. Why be say Benin not developed today? It does not attract the indigenous people to come. Because everything is bomo. It is not everybody that like this humiliation of a thing. One man go just did there. Despite say it was one first a diplomat or something, you know. Go and look at the state today. No human right. All you know me where life again where you now live. What are we going to get from me? These are some of the things they initiated. They created OKAIGHELES. Ora amun slavery. Inyaga miebo, inyaga ikaviema, nenika yo piave umozo ya mure. Then a lot of them will not be taught. They start using it to hunt for human beings. Go and read your history. Then you know that you know where you are coming from. Why are they keeping our history away? Why is it that anytime we talk about what they have done, they are furious about it? Obama is happy when you tell them. Go, for example, now King Lampodio the second, for example, who killed almost about 20 million Congolese. If you meet any member of the parents and the family today, they are going to tell you that really it happens. But right now we are sorry. They are already the one that never want to say sorry. They started putting bounty on somebody's head. Tell me the moral right they have to put bounty on somebody. This is who they have been. A replicant of who they was before the Britain came. Britain invaded them because of what they did to Ogiso. That was those ones used vexation. That's why they could loot everything away. It has been like this. A lot of you is comfortable with it because now sense not there. If they're supposed to be saying, you are supposed to know that this life is not supposed. So many bills are be amended. We are no longer in 17th century. Even 18th century, is it not 18th century, 1864? Abraham Lincoln banned the also emancipation or stop slavery. Why Jim Crow laws still continue? But today, go and look at America. It's already a free land. That's why today we have the black Americans. You can see the segregation. It was the black American that built up America. It was the black American that built up America. Where did they migrate from? Why did they run away from your home? And why are you today? You are still running away up to today. We are not migrating. We are escaping. I escaped. Everywhere escaped, but you may not know that. But after escaping, we don't even have home right now to call our own. Because like me, if I don't say remain like this, don't wait for me, I'm not going to come. If I even plan it to say, well, I'm going to waste the time away. If I'm only going to come, I'm going to mobilize and go to another bioweapon school for maybe 4 more years. Yeah, what wants to want me? Yes, that's what I'm coming to come and do. But thank God we're no longer involved in that. Or your one. Because this nonsense needs to stop. We need to value each other. Just look at it today. Now, most of you, common lad they go down, you will go take a yellow paper. Because you want to say, man, that thing with the trust in a lie. Do you know how many people went through the same thing? They couldn't even take a yellow paper. Musicians singing, supporting slavery. You are promoting them. Both are planted and the one that watered, as it's written in the book of Colossians. They are aiming towards one thing. No? Both the one that planted and the one that watered, they are aiming towards the same thing. Now the same reward now they go get. We're not came in the bar, we're not very salmon yo. Who will the new cornizon, and that's why you are doing it. Now the OKAIGHELES is totally weaponized and it's for personal selfish interest. It's serving interest of the palace. I know most of you are afraid to say this. No gwami have you. So nagbe ayo no gboma have you. So medogene we me barag mona. There is a may gentle soul rest in peace. Mr. Nogie was a former principal then in St. Charles. I think primary school. He was a principal there, principal in a lot of places which I cannot tell right now. One of his sons is one of my best friends. He wrote me today and said he lost his dad. That man, that is, when you see, I see that man as my dad, very jovial. Even inside this year, his son gave phone to him. He was advising me the same time advising his son. Owunena, 77 years old. The man that he was very, you know, principal now. The man is now with intelligence. You know, today is gone. With the weaponization, whatever we are facing here, how many of us won't even read there? How many of us won't even read there if things not better? So whatever life you feel you are living right now, I'm not going to other basket they died now. How many just 120 years inside? So I'm aware 100 minutes. So you need a leader that will remove you from slavery, which Obaseki is trying to do. The heart of men are desperately wicked. That was why if you read the book of Jeremiah 17 verse 9, he said the human heart is most deceitful of all things and desperately wicked. Who really knows how bad it is? It's only God. So if by now we are not still touched by what's happening in society, go and look at Nigeria today. Bandits can just kidnap anybody. Thank God for what Nnamdi Kanu created, and that's why as many that have laid course on Nnamdi Kanu unnecessarily, up till now you are still laying down your course. Anuna Kyoga boy. A Galactic Federation unwehan to boy. In the Biru, all the power that is in, if not Nnamdi Kanu today, every one of us like just the same way Nnamdi Kanu hold Nigeria from being Fulanized or Islamized or something. He redid the whole world in terms of activism against the globalists, the population agenda. I'm the one that fought it. Nobody will come to them and come and take the glory. Up till now, we are still preaching about it. I'm the only one that talk about the weaponization of our food. Nobody talks, nobody cares. Any person, you are happy that Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. It's good we appreciate the fact. What una the kind of meant for humanity? Egware doma omamente. Come and do a video about it. No do time, the importance of the egwani expose me ni panic. The next one cry for forensic machines. I pray the answer also. I'm with forensic machine river. Now you with forensic analysis. The last year, man, then what are we talking about? Now we are taking life we does not create. Look at it today. The governor enact a law. Let's even assume they are even planning to make sure the law functions. All these will be now. They are even enough to support the governor. And the governor will support you in all this. We support you because they benefit from it. Nobody cares. I wonder how somebody will be comfortable building mansions whereby children just unleash, youth are unleashing on themselves with guns. What about when you are drinking in bar one day and bullet meet you? They doesn't bloody care because from the same blood they benefit from it. Have you ever seen any prominent person from that same Janja with Benin who came out and say, Governor, we are supporting you in this? All of them, they do, all of the day. Now, the same people who first the support of Baseki right from day one. We have not seen new videos giving the governor accolades. Say, we never expected that this person will ever support the governor. Or Bando Kagele. Now, the inhuman they are committing, people who buy land after they might have seen that land don't appreciate. Maybe buy the land 10 years ago, the land now don't worth about, let's say, 15 million. They will sell the land, relocate you to where land is now also 300. May you go wait for the development. No law and order. The same Okaigele, it was created to catch Idu children into slavery. That's why you will hear some people will say, how many times have these Okan have mobilized themselves to say, we need to stop it and mobilize ourselves. Must it be to sell lands? Must it be more Kagele be to sell land? Tell me all that thing they are useful. But they are there conversing our brains, doing no manner of video. We are going and say, don't save yourself. The same way we have Palace there, the same we have Rockefeller, the same way we have Rothschild. The Rothschild, they are the one that hold the financial system of the world. Anything financial, whatever, it is the Rothschild that owns it. Related to the royals, the Vaticans, the Zionists, and the rest. Go on. You see the internet. Go and look at the Rockefeller. Who bring in education? They bring education particularly to. They know that we are great people now. That was why they gave us a Sosaba and Joy Peter. You are welcome. So they gave us all these things. Education. Look at the Christianity they brought. Which one is helping us today? Look at the peaceful people that call themselves they are graduate. Graduate in what? The more you go for BSc, you go for professor, you go for doctorate degree, the more they are damaging your brain. The reason why they make you to go through all this process so that come and serve their own purpose. It's not for yourself. How many doctors you see that they are more richer than all these Nollywood actors? Have you ever seen, say, the richest doctor? If you have a minimum wage, you have a leave. The one we can't see was inside, you can't see the do abortion they had. Don't create a private hospital. Go to your hospitals here abroad, anywhere you are. Ask those nurses how much is their salary. They are not any that big. Now only America they pay nurse. If you are a nurse in America, they pay you more because you have to do the will of brigade. You have to work for brigade. Whatever chemical they give you, don't talk. That's why they use them to swear oaths. They are under oath. The whole doctor and nurses in America, notably, they use them to take oaths. That's why none of the nurses could come out. Was it not this black woman who came out and they supported President Donald J. Trump about hydroxychloroquine chloroquine? So if you cure this thing, what were they trying to do so that people will be convinced that if you get this you catch this very COVID, you feel use other medicine to take cure them? Why the people that was under oath were pushing the narrative of injecting everybody? Now they have injected every one of us. Pfizer have came out to come and render their whatever apology. We are sorry. It was a game of function. AstraZeneca vaccine have came out. We have not heard from Johnson Johnson and Moderna. And all of them, they are the same thing. It was the same chemical. It's like, I give you Vecno. Go and package your own in Olu. This one, go and package your own in Delta. This one, go and package your own in Yekorion. That was how it is. Everything is the same. But you see some of our people that way they very lunatic set of people. Hey, now first a better part. Now down at your thing. It's the same thing. They are aiming towards one particular thing. But haven't they done what they are doing today now? Who is to bear the cat? You have to bear the cat alone. That's why whatever thing we live today, we did not talk about it. You got to consume us tomorrow. Energy, no person not the energy not the now. This is your body will just come. You are still around to watch after your children, to see how they are growing, to see how they are blossoming, to see how their life look like. Now, if my father is watching from wherever place he is right now, here God there again, I guess he's going to be very happy. Pious Society, you are welcome. He's going to be very happy that my children is doing well. He go sit there among his friends. He will be wearing lao. He might argue. He have send a message. I don't just do all this stuff. I was supposed to come out on Saturday because of the errand I went for. I did come out on time. Yesterday, I just said, okay, let me just have my siesta, you know. I did come out yesterday. I was just at home throughout the whole day, you know. Then I was everything. Then as the message I was supposed to drop on Saturday, being that I did, do you know, I have to remove some of the message because of Berane. I have to connect that same message again to another one, true to God. I have to remove some of the heading today. Putting another one there. Because this directions are about within the language. So each of the things I brought to you here, there's something that God wants you to learn. It is better you learn it, digest it. Remove yourself from mental slavery. You are still a slave. Not be only a boy enslave you. Or a boy in slavery don't already finish. Agbene. Enslavement or ebo magbene. Mahendo a choose ebo no diagmonaya. We have to choose them because we are the original people on earth. That revelation was in Revelation chapter 7. The 144,000. The Bible is talking about the people that are going to be waking up in consciousness. People like us, people like you that is watching. Don't wake up from only one side. Wake up to another ramification. Call spade is spade. Now, you are to save yourself. Speak for yourself. Deliver yourself from these chains and shackles. Do no longer look at anybody. Save your salvation can save your children. For those of you that have children, take a better decision for your children. Because anytime you watch us here, you are speaking for your children. Whatever thing you hate today, being that your children, they never need to be on their own. You are also thinking for them. Find this enabling environment for your children. If you look at the children that are still tied to you and you are still lying, you are destroying their life. That's why the book of Isaiah chapter 4 verse 6, he said, my children are destroyed. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, being that they rejected knowledge, I will also reject them. They can no longer become a priest to me. And he said, I will also reject their children. Now, I will not become one idiot or one entity. Ni me dossier problem your generation in motor. This generation started right from time. Most of all today, I can best talk about the one we give birth to the one we born my grandpapa. Now, Ugboro was the one we born my grandpa. I remember your name it. Ugboro, Uduhwe, Igbinigun, Imadeyu Nuagmo, Andrew, which is my father. Those is our fourth generation. I'm the fifth. It continues. Now, there was a legacy my father left behind. Other children may not follow suit because many of you are choosing. Now, I have to continue. You yourself, you also have your own to continue. Your senior brother might be a pastor, it might be a pie who believe in tithe and the offering. Who the spirit were supposed to allow to come to the Egbe as a senior son, or you who are Mwegberia. A Jesus Christ or Lele. You can choose to package up yourself. If you look at Iduigodomigodo, Iduigodomigodo was one of Idu's sons. Am I talking about the rest son right now? The other son there is a part of Anambra, part of Igbo land. Idu still did there and still Idu. That one was another son of Idu also. People need to also emerge from there and begin to talk about either our land, our Iduigodomigodo is going to give birth to the rest of that Idu in Biafra land. So that's the way it is. So don't get it twisted. You have your own life to live. So whatever thing they are supporting, they are not going to be there. They might want to pay for the atrocity their father have committed because they can enjoy it. He may we feeling. Make it like there was or you may work it today. Or masa, amaje mama imbeti mudiaya miyo. And you might retire. Emi eti an logo ni abamigo ni. Because imagine we are friends. That is it. Everybody have his own life to live. Now your own is also continuation. If you want to kill your own generation with lies, kill it. Now you know, kill it. Now, why won't I have gotten such an opportunity to speak the truth? If the truth came in today, my children will have a better life tomorrow. So, area of a way. We are not only talking about the name you live in the mouth of the people. At times, when everybody praising you, anywhere we give you heaven. When everybody is praising you, as it's written in the book of Matthew 18, verse 18, it says, whatsoever is bound on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever is also loose on earth shall be also be loose in heaven. If people talk about you, where you have lived a life, you have lived a fulfilled life. We are not talking about all these hypocrites we see in Benin today that are politically motivated. No, we are talking about the real truth. And truth teller most times does not always have friends. That's why you see a lot of people they can't talk about us because they are not truthful. Our words, waiting me the support, now I want to bring peace come the whole world. The rest of other persons, they only do what can put food on their table and make one or two persons feel hungry. I want no general. You may not like it today. It may sound annoying to you today, but you are going to test it tomorrow. It's something you have to work with. So that one is sacrosanct. So if you happen to be following us, find it worthy for you to follow us from the bottom of your heart. Because that's why the little life in Amena, I will continue to speak the truth. I will continue to speak the truth. So if you come and look at it, connect yourself with the new consciousness. What is the new consciousness today? The Christ consciousness. You are an anointed one. The very day you were born, you are a special person. That's why since 2021, since I start talking about some of our sisters, where they call Gmanje, where they Suleiman, humiliating, and today they are, if you are not seeing yourself big, whether you are Gmanje or you are Mami Water, whichever you are manifesting any power, you are never one day be walking and be catwalking. You are a special being. Imagine you are a special being. It's just that you were demoralized. You were being demonized when you done. Anado ye nene uru no salobo ateri ye na sele yakuna ya hinpogo. You are a special person. You are a special being. Most of your mate today, they now vanish. For you to see what is going to happen tomorrow, you go pray for person, go work. And these were some of the people we were supposed to be calling. These were the deviants of those days. Where they can't create Christ, can't take cover them. Create Jesus, can't take cover them. They can't go build Shuran, give our mother. If you look at most of Olokun worshippers to the Ajilala worshipper, they support evil. That's why they are juju not the key. What they do is they swear for you. If you are not very careful, they can give money to your friend, may poison you, or they can poison you in the night if your spirit is not strong enough. They give you food in the dream. Not be that juju the key. In most cases, either Afimi or Wonuru, if it doesn't have any backup, particularly for those of you that believe in this Jesus syndrome of a thing, either they poison you or you tear you. The juju not they kill anything. Everything we are weaponized. Everything we are changed. Just the same way OKAIGHELES is no longer being used for the purpose that it's supposed to be useful. They created it. Okay, now our future audience way game. None of the audience way today still have right in whatever thing that is doing in his own local government or the Enigi. Except the one we see there, they are caught. That's why you see court crash all the time. It's motivated by this OKAIGHELES. You sell my land, you enter my territory. I say me you come on for that area, you not come on for that area. We have had several times. Because there's no law and order. Who is to enact the law? Nobody. The traditional institution that would have come out in one secretary of the palace can destroy about 60 or close to 80 houses. Nobody talks about it. They are above the law. Benin people, they are above the law. Very, very above the law. So, I don't know where we are going from here. So, for those of you that need this very crass consciousness, there's no need for you to call my number. Begin to do what is right. Begin to observe things that is around you. He says social study is the study of a man in his environment. Is it not? I think it was social study now. That is 30, a man were 40 years ago, or 30 something years ago precisely, you know. So connecting yourself to the new consciousness simply means forgetting about the old thing, no longer mentally being enslaved. Know what is good for you and follow suit. As at my age now, or my personality in life, helping me to follow a multitude to commit evil. I will no longer do that again because most of us today, we almost get to this half of the score years of our lives. Most of us today, by this our age, in 10 years time, we cannot even move. Because the weather in Europe have, even minus the ingestion of a thing, the weather is not made for us. It is a weaponized weather. Everything all over the world we are weaponized. School we also weaponized. If we are weaponized, that was why the highest indoctrination center in this world is school and church. Whatever thing they taught you is nonsense. How was the calendar changed? History have it that every month supposed to be 28 days we have in a month. I think Ethiopia today, they are saying they are 2017. Ethiopia. That is, if you are 50 years today, you are supposed to be maybe 45 years or 44 years. Our age is so fast. And for those of you that always calculate your age, who work your mind, that's why age, I put it at the thing of the mind. That's why I've never one day start underrating people. Once I say you don't get height like me, now bro, they call you. As you are calling me a permissive, they call you a chairman, Alpha. I don't always accept it because it's just the number. Now mad person for the old. Your spirit now the old. If you want your spirit to be renewed every day, to be renewed. That's why if you see most of our fathers those days in the village, they started eating nivaquine, chloroquine, chlorophénico before they start waking down. Because those medicines were never made to heal our father. Rather than kill their immune system in so and so time, or like then kill your immune system ahead of time. They kill your immune system ahead of time. E.g., UK. Is it not the... Now, UK people for many parts. Are they the most populated wherever in the whole world? France, Sweden, the care home where they UK, a big part the whole other, in many part the whole other country for the whole Europe. The major work for that UK, not be company, not be factory. Na care work. They are bob in the street alone, they cause migraine. It reduced their immune system to number nonsense. How many of you don't have normal condition that is going to go home healthy? That's why whatever life you want to live it tomorrow, in wherever place you are, start living it now. Don't postpone any enjoyment. If you do your mind say you go right car, drive it now if you want to. Don't postpone anything. They are not going to manage this very, and even this time if you do anything. Most of us, we don't know that we are getting old. I'm going to see you, most of you, 10 years time because making human, winning human, it is a baby get. I'm going to still be like this, still sound because of the good man where I get. I will never be 40, then I'll look like 80. Usa, just the same way that leather is. I had to shave. I had to a vaccinated moron. You know? So nothing of the mind, age nothing of the mind. And the more you are calculating your age with your mind, then your spirit go the weak. If your spirit is still very haja, my dear, you can see that's why you see some people who are at the age of 80 years or you be. Why some people want the reach 77 or going. So nothing of the mind. It is not good we accept defeat. So it is not everything. Most of the thing we came to this life to come and meet today. It is not how it's supposed to be. This world, 99% indoctrination. That's what we are facing. First of all, take a look at our ancestral land. The papa with the claim saying I born everybody. Even when they are killers, then why must you even speak? You can't make any correction. They so build the place that you can't even talk about it. Anything that make you say anything at all. I see some aliens, some vaccinated and intellectuals. They still talk about what is really the offense of these very people? That in this life is above the law. That you can't talk about. Now, those Aloboy only now. Let's take look at Ogiso era. Let's take a look at Ogiso era. That's why whatever thing you have, be very stubborn. I get there were a lot of people were not that stubborn in Ogiso cabinet. That was why they took. Don't take chances. It was invasion, conquest, and you take over that land. That's why they like courtesan more than any other thing. If you crumble courtesan now, your Obaseki, if you crumble this courtesan and crumble the OKAIGHELES, those will become peaceful. Because they have to say you are collecting their weapon from them. Federal government police cannot work with them. The worst that can happen, police, they put 2 police there or 4 army. Who is their machinery today? Are the courtists and the OKAIGHELES. They are kif. That's why any person that supports Obaseki now, you are still become Ogyomba. So everybody, about 4.5 million people in the state are already Ogyomba. If you vote for ASWEN now, you are campaigning for ASWEN, you are Ogyomba. Because ASWEN ideology and the palace does not rhyme. It does not rhyme. They are not going to the same direction. The Mame that's why the name right now is no longer to me here living abroad, it can still be Ugbori to you because you are an idiot. We want a better life, but nobody wants to pay any sacrifice. I do talk about me. I'm a truthful person. What Nnamdi Kanu have done, no governor, nobody have done it. At least protect lives and property. That man, don't encourage him on how somebody will just stand for. Even is no longer in the free world. A legacy no see Ayutove. The senators today, are they not discussing right now? Cow is not, they bring this in before Akpabio. A senator from the north wrote that cow should be given equal right like every other citizen. Cow is free to move like you also move. Now Akpabio say, cow is not human being. How can a reasonable person promote such a thing in the Senate, in the House? But Nnamdi Kanu warned them about it. Did anybody listen? They didn't listen. But today, nobody is even saying because of their wickedness. And what Nnamdi Kanu, the template Nnamdi Kanu set, no king in the whole world has set it. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu stand for Africa. That's what Donald Trump also brought to the Americans. That's why today the man is the leaders of all leaders today. Any good thing on but they don't have one reasonable thing. Then you are the one sharing their video. If you follow this page, you are sharing you only share some video to prove people's stupidity. Is that time will cause pay this pay? Because what you follow will also determine what to follow you. Let not go and involve calamity to our life. You have your own life to live. You have your own generation to set up. Look at, they say God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It continues. So everybody have his own life to live. You have your own life to live. I have my own life to live. What legacy are you leaving down for your children? It is better you taught your children so many hidden things than sponsoring them to Oklahoma University. They are going to treat them nonsense. The most brainless set of people today are people that feel that they're schooled. Because the more you go to school, the more they have taken a lot of things from your head. If you are a graduate now, you are not yet still woken. You don't have that crack consciousness in you. We cannot interact, we cannot share information because where Lekedete watching cloth, those not fit now. We cannot really that relate. Because where you know this life go, they're different from. Now the doctrination side you know and go. Why me myself, I know and go the how life's supposed to be. That's what I'm telling you here. Since 2020, I know what was in the injection. Who is right today? Am I not the one that brought about the weaponization of water? A lot of people never believe. How can, as we talk right now, Scandinavian, Kogojo Day, in Spain, we are already wearing Maga Koto. What happens? What happens? They created the weather like that. They created the weather like that. Now they need them. So if you can stay, you stay. If you can't stay, the people who just did there, now their spirit need them to be. That's why this very place, Spain, is closer to Africa. It's closer to Africa. That's why we almost have the same weather like Africa. Go and see Las Palmas today and Tenerife. Now, Africa weather, now they get. They're almost extending this thing already. They're almost extending it already. Bigay said that you go to carry 1,000 fly, now you go carry enter up. You go spray this chemistry put to dim the sun. Thank God that already bolile. If you check our people today, or Edo people, they don't stand for anything, and few now stand for better thing. The one that would have also stand, he don't get support. That's why nobody that is not fighting for the palace today, apart from me. All of them, they are fighting for the palace, aside from few people. All of them, they are fighting for the. That is to say, the palace should remain so that if you were keki, they will have the strength. You are able, because no one came you called down and all Roy. You see all of them fight for the palace. The palace, but they don't fight for themselves. And they don't even know that this Europe they are. Europe they deceive them. They don't know what they want to become tomorrow. Iya guy kunwe kune. Iya do muari kasa de awela. Uwe wane kiyomana muwe yiwa. I want to get kidney where you marry your kidney because you don't know what. Like me now, it's not an invitation I go. If you doctor call me now, Newton. Vamos hospital talikwa. No care. A lot of telephone call at time go just come. Or the true small phone now. No care. I don't need it. But you will not know what in there you go for their hand. That's why information is the key. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is information. Because the rich man has information the poor man does not have. Because nobody want to give poor man info. Nobody want to give the poor man intel. But here you are. If you want to really know, watch our video. Forget about of Fukbe. Even if Fukbe no way aragun. Everything I'm telling you right now is what have happened. We were invaded, our father were conquered, and we are sold into slavery. And up to today, they are not feeling remorse about it. They are still much more happy. The same people not carry Kenema, or we banty yeman where they are. A family not carry Kenema, almost 2 million young. The head of Tiger and Lion is them. Not them. These are the machinery they are using if they want to behead anybody. There many ogbele man ye gwaguni. What ya hege gwaguni? Ona ya ke gwaguni. This idiot in Germany wasn't know what he said. Abi wa man wegene. But due to a bonau, or man anybody reason, even the state governor ne bona be muye. There where me do not want to go basaki agbo basaki for ana. A time came up basaki was not doing anything. Thank God for our mother goddess who took it upon themselves. A mother like you and a father like you is the one praying. Whether they rag when they na irun or a bumbo. Forget about things go better. Why one idiot? Once you are 60 years, the judgment to enjoy 70. The judgment to enjoy. The judgment to enjoy. And I'm going to let do the enjoy. Let it start today. Free your mind from mental slavery first. That's one of the first preliminary you need to do. One of the first things you need to do. Free yourself from mental slavery. Nobody's anybody's God. If person behave today, you know what? Oh man, you don't just call person God when the person absolutely have nothing doing. He's just there as a monument, not functioning, not enacting any law. Rather than a government and a policy is a fight against the party. Them or Basaki, Igili what declare the fight. Logically, lawfully, I would declare the fight. Now do TNB. Let everyone of us go and check. The Den Obaseki Ago, for example. That man was a very nice man. A lot of you don't know. Go and read the story, not the one they wrote. Let your imagination tell you. Look at what's happening today. How a lot of persons have been, you know, kind of, they just put it on you, begin to call you the name. What's the crime of this very person? That was the same thing that happened to Obaseki Ago. Because it does not support their shenanigans. If you support them, you are their friend. Now, in all indications, tell me one thing that I've said that is a lie. Tell me one thing that I've said that is a lie. Although it might be annoying, tell me one that is a lie. Then why would person speak the truth? You say it's your enemy. But when they say, for example, there are truths that will say speak on their favor. It's not the real truth that's written down in the book of John 8 verse 32. You shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. They are not talking about that kind of truth. Even when we kill, support us. If we use some idiots from America to drink water, call them Ogionba and support us. Whatever thing atrocity we commit, even though we kill Amondailo, support us. That is kind of truth they are talking about. But a lot of you are carried away. And me take that one they've said. Gele. I will check on indications, the way I was born and brought up, We love speaking the truth irrespective. If the truth kill me today, it better pass say I suffer die. You thought it's how God said it in John 24:24. John chapter 4 verse 24. You shall know the truth. Our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God in spirit and in truth. They are not talking about that kind of one. No. They are not the Bible. It was not written down. They have a way they interpret the kind of thing they need. So what they are projecting to you is a fake one. That's why every one of these Cassituan and bovine, all these Australia wallaby, all these sentimental knives, and he goats everywhere, they already had hair to their innermost mind that this is not the kind of truth that we need. Let them call us on debate. Let them open up their program the same way they do man, and let them bring up a teaching. That doesn't bring up a teaching rather than do borino of you begedo. Ina mwe, una tie bombe, ina mwe. Either I whether where that is you get the way me today. He can't go cut your balik ben we no do weakness. Iwa mwefuno por favor ayuda mi graba so pelea. Iwa dai ekena wa mwewa no. I will use my last strength to fight you because you are encroaching on my human right. Iwa mwefuno no balik we no wa graba ma uwe. Apoke mi ayama. You are yamate para que me ayuda graba so pelea. Ya pelea con eso hombre. Oga we ti gbe meri wa. Ya we ti gbe wa gbe wa. I ka wa fian we wa fian e. Because you are an idiot. They cannot come and tell you one particular thing you have committed. You think it's this kind of truth we are saying? You do think you can very matter? No, come and change it. And any of them that support it. Galactic Federation, okay, a Galactic Federation, here with the last mission, a plane here abandoned another spaceship. All day you wawa, even where we bona. Everybody will survive. Walk back and wawa you want safer. How will a state go forward when the truth is covered in all ramification? They take it over all sector in Edo State. A government has here nyamava, or baligbe nyamava. We are hearing lawyer we do now where no gwe palasi gwe so umi lawyer no mudia. No one that will stand. Because you guys are above the law in everything. How can you stop people from speaking the truth? You are never ready to do anything good. Even the same you that have even experienced what's called Europe. Any small thing, you the racist meal. It is my human right. Any of you supporting lies in Edo State and you are crying for human rights here abroad. Ugbena. Now this stone now no you taste stone your pan your man. Either you are good, you are in a hurry. I know me where bury here. Nothing change. Go to England. As we speak right now in the UK, they are doing protests. UK do protest as despite when ekun pay mo ave lien na to ma gbe bana ekun pay ni bien igo ni a pay ni ekun yan igo ni togbo wa aye gu ekun igun a ti kin la lagba mo zala na ti aboyun wugbe. But yeah, you can't speak. There are a lot of things right now you can't do it. If you see people doing it, shut up your mouth. You don't need to talk. Accusing people, come and tell us right now the importance of power. We are not seeing and talk. Who are we telling where nene OKAIGHELES wayajo ko uno ko wajo okonu wajo and wayaka in the slavery and you guys want it to continue. Or what do the men well basakina do ku gbe most no work na wayaka ne no ku do wanya never di men no me man there are a lot of things, a lot of lapses you are government now. So many lapses. Increasing salary is not the main thing here. You bring a lot of people to book. What bring you out to book? But not desha. As one of our allies told me, when you think are you born in way, that is true anyway. But on mommy with my activism with me. This is where we are today. Now let me reveal something to you from the book of Revelation 19 verse 20. He said, then the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked signs in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worship his image. Those two were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. This is what's going to be happening. The beast is going to be tied. Who are the beasts? All these people that support evil narrative. Now, when we tell you at times changing the negative narrative, what does that imply? It implies that there are a lot of things that is not well in our society. If the society you are living is not fine, you are not fine. Imagine, can you live successfully in a room with a disogenated hair? Disogenated hair in the sense that I don't spray tear gas you owe one. Are you creating an your pion where you are? Or I wait away who you yourself. You cannot live well in it. These are what we have today. There are so many things that need to change. And nobody can change it for you. That's why the Bible says, whatsoever I hear you say to my ears, what will I do? There's this belief system, whatever thing you believe in, then will start happening. Most of the time, this pastor pray at times. I had a story, I've also used it to do 1 or 2 advice. A woman went to go and meet a native daughter. He said, I'm so beat. Her husband, they beat her. So what the native daughter does, being a sensible man, he knows that there is no medicine he's going to give to this woman. He contacted the woman and say, once your husband come back from work, once you see and say your husband don't come house, meet this medicine, put on for mouth. Not talk, if you talk, you not go work. Really, only what the woman did was to say, welcome, darling. Then the woman started arranging. The husband started nagging as usual. The woman not talk. Ha. The wife know that definitely need to serve him food and all that thing. As the man quarrel, the woman not talk. The woman bought a lot of medes. He want to go and Ogiame Frank. You are Ogiemare Frank. I don't know whether I'm correct because this thing is a screw from here a little bit, you know. Now, the husband quarreled and quarreled and quarreled and quarreled. The woman no manner. So the woman later, after some time, he went to go and meet his native daughter to go and appreciate him with some gift. Say, sir, what you did for me, work. That means he does the work. He buy one, buy a lot of things. No noise are saying that the woman to talk. That was a problem. Because you know, if once the husband say one go Satan, now the native daughter tell him say, there was no mention there. I just give you a narrative to put in your mouth. So the problem that you have with talogbe. So you mean this thing and so it happen. That was how it happened. Most of the time not be mentioned. At times you can be problem to yourself by disobeying the nature. By not following suit, where to live. What abandoned demon. Like what's happening to so many women. So many women, they are single mothers because of unsettled spirit. No pastor will tell you this. I have to warn you, man. Omega no said time where they'll give you ritual, then you refuse to recognize the fact that you belong to so and so thing. The spiritual husband will come within you. In collaboration with Kenuke Uweze, or if you are marine of the forest, they will separate you and your husband. That's all. You become a single mother. Then how do I wait test wrong? Until you settle your differences, you go nowhere. And this was what our tradition is supposed to tell us. Nobody tell us about it. We are having tradition. Look at our religion today. Tradition is there. They didn't help us. Pentirasta is also there. Which one have we got favor from? Now every one of us, they start life now. Trying to still see how we amend 1 or 2 things. Now so some men see they be. One some of them. Where you say me I not go? Ogemare from where you say me I not go? Please not go there. Write another comment. Me I know whether I hear you there or not the other side you there. So in most cases, we have this natural is something that is natural, and we need to follow it up naturally. A time is going to come now, nobody goes to church again. Nobody goes to church again because their miracle right now is becoming too glary. The way so many pastors are artifact miracle is getting too much. That's why Benjamin and all of them, they are leeching on him because there are so many things that man is revealing. That man is revealing a lot of things to you. We are not supposed to even do Jesus Christ of a thing before we even do anything in life. It was just added to our life due to more user and taste spoil them. And none of us can really do about it today. I was talking to a friend yesterday. Now, I don't even know when last I made mistake in my prayers, online or offline. Then I did mention Jesus. I no longer, because I don't need it. Now that Christ, which means a chosen one, anointed one. So that's what we have been using, to kind of take care of ourselves. Mary Okoje, you are welcome. So that is it. Please, let's settle our differences. Even when the society is also good tomorrow. Mind the way you talk as well. What is irritating you here now? What is irritating you here? Is it because I said the palace is selling slave or what? I'm not tired for Europe. The reason why I'm tired are people like you that doesn't think. Because we have a lot of you here, vaccinated moron. That's why I'm tired. I cannot be tired. Don't you see I'm looking fresh every day by day? If I tell you my age now, you'll be very surprised. Maybe but I'm more younger than your father. I'm tired because of you now, because I see most of you beg in front of supermarket. I see most of you, our police are collecting your children. I see the kind of job you are doing. And I see also what your kingdom are doing to you. You are not being treated as somebody that come out from a kingdom. It's like it's a demonic kingdom, Then this is how they fool themselves. You say, I'm tired. Tired in Europe about what? I'm tired because the way you are being treated. If there's no other place to call a home, I can live here more than you. You can see today I'm very healthy. So can you give me your blood sample right now, whether it have not been affected? That by the, let even forget by the food you eat. You don't even know whether anything is wrong with the air you are breathing. So far, we want me to beg without supermarket to allow. Don't you see and and even day, you'll not be about your name now. The same era no maybe no see me Ryan here. In my way, yourself. This is how you guys fool yourself. And I was even welcoming you, idiot. I don't even know, say you don't feel right back, come and say, but they're not no tire for Europe. Everybody that Donald Trump now we tire. No word now when Donald Trump is talk about to be you. A Putin we tire. A Xi Jinping we tire. You can see how lunacy they are. They are also yegmean, Anything you are advocating for, they tag it as if it's for your personal selfish interest. You are happy about what your useless OKAIGHELES is doing. You guys are happy about it. You are happy that you are a beggar. In Europe here, you don't even have a career. Automatically, if the day you enter Europe, your destiny don't change. How many of you today is working with your real career? Say, now what is God saying you can life can do? You know, all of us, we are doing this one today, doing the other one tomorrow. Where, for example, now you are in UK, you are giving mercy to somebody. Say they work as a healthcare worker. You are coming to that bed tomorrow. Because if nobody should know that way. The same drugs you will take. Is it not the same weather? Is it not the same weaponized food? This idiot right now doesn't even know the meaning of weaponized food. Economy banana na. Economy apple na. He don't even know whether they see GMO. He told you to sit down and learn. Why one hene ateme gua. Wa jirare. I don't know what's wrong with most of you. A youth in a youth. According to the picture I'm seeing here. Let me even zoom you out and show you to the world. Ukpogo no vinwe. Being that era you mami boy achichi where they were slaves. Uwe me kena we ube. Ami o my way no barbecue no waye. E back balalai. Uwa moso miro. Let me just bring you out. Because you want to be in a hall of fame. Let me see if I can put you in a hall of shame. We don't love marry. Ya moso yegbeyan, I think it's long I saw this kind of ingrate. A governor bandit. No. Why are supporting a governor? Governor, thank you for this move. What are you guys gaining from drinking people's blood? But I think, thank God, I'm more sensible than all the members of your family. You are banned from here. Idiot. That's only what you know how to write. Even though ni ama we ama ekewe ama enama one na ki otogbo. I must display your picture. So my hand. Let me just display your picture from here to be more better. They talk about we here. Don't mind your water, I'll just leave you, may you carry your while they go. You people just go to people's platform and cause it convenience. Eh? It's even a friend in one of my Facebook. Obere, Europe do me well, no. Orig beze. Ni mami water no reze na gbo. Orig beze. Did you have this kind of one in your state? Let me show you some other pictures. Yeah. Can you dress like this in the useless state you are from? Look at the idiot here. These are the food they accept. These just who they are. Oh, yeah, must you know. Eh? Yana wa dream no krona. Yana way human sacrifice. No way beget it talk boy. Obama you we one way. Nonsense. Eh? And I don't even know when even they my friendly self. So I see how all those kind of brain dead vaccinated moron. Let me just block you now. You can't even go there my major Facebook a friend no let me we a winner. Europe do me well. You are Europe. You are not civilized. These are some of the people don't see problem here. Okay, what have you learned there abroad you are now? Eh? Tell me one particular thing you have learned in this abroad all the years you have spent. How to wear face cap, gwaloko no amwekona. And what bear you ever bone one, where have you a talk boy? Here have you that berry every year now, and one na kick boy wagmo. Ni wagele he no ever now. A bonny innocent people near my bog be and we are boy. Just jump into conclusion by writing nonsense. All your mates and patriots, they are protesting. Iwayana or Biafra Liberation Army protecting Biafra land. Any reasonable person. That's why I love to see people that are reasonable. I know you are still passing through other whatever, you know. He said me they use Karawa. Mama never look cream, mama well. Mami na enjoyment or ya wetari bleaching nani. Mami riye. He can't pay. Oh na wada. We no lo mari. Umwe po immigrant zodiac on lare ni ogbo we no lo mari. I don't already block. I know say as I use many this thing, I they pass other pages they enter here. I don't already ban down since. Let it keep on writing. So guys, I really thank God. So far so good. We are able to round up our topic before this Ogemare Frank came with Walagere, you know. And Ovidu, and with the name that is bearing, if this really is so name, Anunake Ogbo, Iduigodomigodo, we don't have betray Rani, Otera Kave mu, Udegbe Oni Adegbe mu. Emi do hin agbo, emi do get Udegbe mi o dagbon we. Because with the name you bear, Ovidu him, but in misplaced priority or worry when nani. Ovidu we you are fighting your father. Excepting I'm not saying this. If I'm really saying this, Olodanuri eni hin agbo. These people that era the leg man is fighting his father. I wonder why people can just be in this life, just being useless for nothing's sake. A youth for that matter. Okay, does that mean that if you belong to court, for example, you shouldn't be bound? For crying out loud. They will not just stop you. There's nothing that has beginning that doesn't have an end. Why is there with me? killing yourself. People buying land, collecting land from them. What is your benefit about it? These are how people lie. I'm not what I eat. Oh, because why me? You people does not have such people in your family. Let me check whether now this place is the power center here or wherever. When I the Karawa to Van Veni, go but me come on bleach. Don't you see my skin? Oh man, bleach. I to cocoa burger black. I make best skin. If I see and see, I don't use weaponized food. I doesn't eat weaponized food. Wa bosi wani ya nwa mewodo e ganga ve edi an yes again ko ni idiot. Don't come and be causing useless inconvenience here. He say know me before he black. Where for black that one? Now be say you don't know me. Who were do feed on? Where me do neru we? Eru work and go we nani? Now your power kill you so because you are in a Iduson. I can perceive it. You think what I'm doing here, I'm doing it for myself. Who we are regret to know where I platform now. Now where they give me work from today. Because I guess you are supposed to be advocating for whatever. With your surname, we do him. Or maybe Tony Mama. Udoje boy you know nene. You are no longer going to be in the transition. But one of you. They say know me before I felt black. We have felt black that one. You can see that a boom were done because though they put their trust in God, they really now. When they say there's a casting down, Malani good as in and will say there's a lifting up because the God of my ancestors is going to fight you. You may see it as a joke. You serious time when I really want to get time. No nonsense. What's your plan towards your people in Rowa? You doesn't care. Also, far wherever bone. When my day bone, I didn't be more. I dream of your way bone. When my, you think everywhere is rosy. So God bless each and every one of you guys. I bring good tidings from here. I think I've been able to appreciate as many people that is watching, apart from Messin Coco Johnson, Momosa. You are welcome. So please, let's try and make sure we adhere. How was Iduland conquered? Let's go and meditate on that. Get it clear that Iduland was conquered. Get it also clear that they took over Iduland and rename it. The original name is Iduigodomigodo. It is not that Benin or Edo State. Even Edo State were later formed, splitted from Delta in 1991. The very day they also caught Ukraine. That was why Ukraine were never given a border license. A part of Russia were added to Ukraine. What Putin is doing today is collecting their territory to make sure that everybody go back to his original purpose. So that's what we are doing today. America, they are going back to 1776 Constitution of the Restored Republic. So we are going to get back our land. But the reason why this topic is coming in most cases, often, is for you to have an insight. Where you are right now is not where you are supposed to be. The person occupying the seat, I know most of you is your father, but people like us is not our father. They are an invader. So any person that wants to start killing you about that is infringing your human right. I have the right to decide under Nuremberg 2.0 to decide what comes into my body. So I can't say you are not my father. So I'm right about it. But in those states, they don't want you to say it. They force you to be their child. And why they never want to do a fatherly thing to you in their life. So if the land is really for us, I see no reason why you buy land, your ancestral land, have a mere way. Why you be going back home? You are afraid to go back home. So let's get that clear. So Edo State was not the name, Benin City was not the name. It was after they took over, after they conquered, they renamed everything. That's what you are seeing today. That's why most of the past whatever or would or cut yet go LFISH. So those are the things they feel we talking about is an abomination. But whatever they think it. If you know you are strength, you can relay me here in Europe. Let me see how you go to shoot your gun. If you feel resist my heat, I'll drop my TVs in. If you can resist my heat here in Europe, or number 12 man, I'm assuring that if you can resist the heat and the consequence, bring it on. The strength I have is too big for an individual. I fight entity. That's why this state may come in EU this one doesn't know what is coming for him. Try to remove you from Maduro house so you live a normal life. Then Then let's look at the book of Daniel 7 verse 11. It said, then I kept watching because of the arrogant world. The horn were speaking. As I continued to watch, the beasts were slain. And its body were destroyed and thrown into the blazing fire. That's what's going to be happening to the bad people. So we are still waiting for the trumpet to sound, probably either before November or something may happen as soon as possible. A lot is happening anyway, but it is not in mainstream media. And the weather do show it to us. Due to we are very naive when it comes to the things of the spirit. The weather do show it to us at times. Due to we are very naive, we don't know about it. So now later we'll come to understand the frequency even there. Or we just know only way to they feel that and already. So because most of us are be over indoctrinated and over carried away, so it's difficult for us to use body language to get anything. If you look at it right now, they never tackle, but the weather right now, sun don't fall. There's no longer sun again. The weather, you know, is not cloudy. It's some other you just look at it now. You know me a wood to a wood. You can even see it from my back. So you see, and I be like say, you know, say and say it be like a wood to it. Also look at the front. You can see and you can see the way the weather look like. So as I told us before, the spaceship is already around. For those of us that do research, if you Canada, their sky will be something else, and Australia, their sky will be something else. If you look at the sky, you'll see what it will make you fear. And how many of you ever believe that in this life we ever see a squirrel way white, an antelope way white? Have you ever one day imagined it? Have you ever one day see it in your life or you see it in zoo? Recently, all these things begin to manifest. Inside bush like this, white squirrel go just full on. Only God knows where it's coming from. Even the people doing video about it, the reason why they are doing video about it, they are very surprised. Why this thing not happening at this point in time, you know? So a lot of people are surprised. So many weird things are beginning to happen. So many weird things are beginning to happen. So that's why, please, stay input, support what is right. So many people today, they are in this social media, they don't even know what is coming. So whatever message you hear here, go and meditate on it. We are not forcing you to believe in us, but the reason why I'm urging you at time to believe is because what's to come. I'm giving us the prerequisite or what will save us from the calamity that will hit the head. So let all be met worthy. So that the angel we want can repair everything. He go meet us very worthy of better reward, you know. So we are going. So I don't know when we are going to be evacuating from here, when we are going to stop doing broadcasts from here, but for the now we are still here. It can be tomorrow, depending on how the leading of the Spirit. So for those of us who never want to see, understand how it functions, only hear me, man. The reason why I always make this advert, so that let not go and make another mistake again. Can't it where a boy now a talon? Please, I'm begging us. I love humanity so much. I love humanity more than the palace. For real. I love humanity more than the palace. So that's why I'm doing this. So we hate evil. Any institution that promotes evil, we don't like them. So it's good to other person because that's where they get their blood from. If the thing come on, if the thing stop now, they are no longer going to be getting blood again. So that's why they are doing it. I said, let me show us this view. The same trees. Any person can come here and relax. Nobody disturbs you. You can see trees. And where I'm coming from, that side, you can see people relaxing there. Go and see your Tanscura is there, doing his things. Birds, which are also the drones. And they don't be the drone where they did this area. I mean, I have a bird now that they pick on. So they're always here doing their thing. But if both don't come out, now we know they advance. We want to always live the life of 70-something. the mindset they use in capturing slave. They want this youth to still have it. So for those of you doing courtesan, now no, our brothers abroad here where they prison because of courtesan. I don't know what they gain. Why can't passport, you know? This is what Obaseki is trying to stop, but they don't want it. They don't want the governor to do anything apart from service the palace, leave everything, let everybody do whatever that comes from his mind. But if Obaseki can't stop you people, we will stop you from here. If Obaseki can't stop people, we'll stop you from here. The Zionists, they never expected something's going to happen to them. The Rockefeller, they never expected it to. The Rothschild, they never expected it. The Royals, they never expected it. The Vatican, they never expected it. The Deep State, they never expected it. EU, you might expect it. You don't know that. So, I'm on the play. Una go here later. Una know say this will not be those state election. On those election, this is all about saving humanity. This is all about saving humanity. So let me believe in you guys. I've already introduced myself. Then the phone number is at the beginning of this very broadcast. So then the Akeyon Saludo. I throw a salute to each and every one of you that is watching. For those that are going to be watching later, God Almighty will keep you. As you believe in us, as we are connected with the connector, nothing can also disconnect you from connection. So hi everyone. Until I come across your way again, remain blessed. Ciao.